Well, I think the film is daring in a lot of ways, and I love movies that are kind of a bit of a mashup that, break genre, classic genre. So this is a horror movie with a tremendous amount of comedy, but underneath it is this kind of real satire. And that satire is powerful, and it spoke to me as like there was a voice behind the movie, and that voice, was the writer and creator of the movie originally, and then it was going to be carried through by Tim Story, our director. And so knowing that Dewayne and Tracy had created this incredible script, and knowing that the movie did something to me when I read it, and what it did to me is I couldn't forget it. And what I couldn't forget about it is it would make me laugh, which would make me disarmed, and then it hit me with an idea that was a powerful idea or a real scary moment. So I call it a roller coaster ride. And the minute I read it, I said, I want to do this movie. And I was thrilled by the opportunity to get to work with the incredible Tim Story, who's a, incredible director and a great human being. Well, it's funny. My partner, Jeanette Volturno, ran Blumhouse for 12 years. So she and Jessica Mlanathi and Rick Osako, they've all been involved in horror. I produced a movie called Cabin in the Woods. I worked with Joss Whedon and Drew, and we created this kind of really fun stand-up movie that spoke a little into the genre. And this takes it one step further. This takes an all African-American cast and puts them in the center of a horror movie and deals with all the horror tropes of a horror movie, but also gets into social satire in a way that's really powerful. And I think we get the tone right, and I'm pretty sure we will. I think the audience will love this roller coaster ride that we're creating, and it'll leave them thinking a little bit too. So it's got everything. First of all, Tracy Oliver is an incredible talent as a writer, and Dewayne Perkins, who plays Dewayne in the movie, is also an incredible talent, an improvisational kind of actor, but also a writer. And the two of them collaborating on this hit this kind of powerhouse script that then working with Tim Story has been watching him work with this cast, watching him get a performance from this cast, watching him get improvisational work from this cast, watching his elegance in doing that, in presenting his vision or discovering what the cast can bring to his vision or the vision of the script, has been a real kind of like a meaningful experience for me. So I think as a producer, working with someone like Brian Dobbins is, an incredible opportunity. Brian is a talent manager, and he comes from, talent relations part of the business. And it's been really fun to work with somebody who has such a firm handle on the material, the story, the tone, but also on how to approach it with the talent. We have a big ensemble cast, and so I'm thrilled by the collaboration of all the people involved. Working with this cast has been really incredible. I remember the first couple of days they got together, they'd come out on set, and there would be 7 young, beautiful actors in the scene, and they would be explosive. And literally you would be wearing the headphones and they pop off your head for a second because these people were having a great time. And it was so amazing to watch them click in with each other. And we saw it happen in that first few days of filming, in which they began to play off each other in a way that really exceeded the expectation I had, but also my conception in reading what those characters were and who they were. And then the improvisational nature and the kindness that they were able to give to each other. I think Dewayne Perkins, starring in a movie he wrote based on a skit that he created and a short that he made of that skit, that's a dream come true. He was so generous with the other actors, and they were generous with him. Tim was I use the word generous maybe too much, but Tim is an incredibly generous director with his cast, and he created an environment where everybody felt safe. And because of that, I think the tone in the characters and the experimentation and also the way they develop those characters is really exciting, and I think it comes off the screen. And also, they become great friends, this cast. Well, first of all, Jay Pharoah is, I got a chance to work with him a few years ago, so getting to see him do this, and it's, like I said, it's a horror picture with comedy, so it's got some serious moments. And Jay delivered on the performance, and he was paired with the lovely Yvonne Orji, who has also got strong roots in comedy, but brings a powerful performance to the movie. And it's unexpected, guys. I think they subvert any expectation, and the movie does a lot of that. So you see them, and they're outside of what they would normally play, but with all of that humor, and then the movie takes a left-hand turn really hard. You go, whoa, and it's scary. It's really. I think this is a great experience, and I think the audience is going to love this movie for the unexpected nature. And that's what we love about horror. We don't know when it's coming. It's suspense. And this movie has tremendous suspense, but it also has big laughs. And the cast delivers.